Tell us
Ho, ho, ho. Look at me go.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mrs. Claus.
Hello, and I'm Santa. Welcome to Come Through.
Christmas edition.
The Christmas holiday edition, whatever you celebrate.
Well, whatever you celebrate, as we're both in Santa hats. But you know what?
Love is love. Before you get to the program, I just really want to express that I look like Drew Barrymore.
And I look like Snow White goes to Chicago.
Yeah. Hey, howdy, it coming?
We are really excited because today we are going to be going through our 5 favorite Christmas things.
5 of the holiday things, 5 favorite things in general, because I love Christmas. And welcome to Come Through. First of all, I love that song.
We missed you.
Listen, that song is so good that we have a whole series dedicated to it.
We have to bring it back.
We have to bring it back, bring it back.
back.
Also, what you need to also know, just like a quick life update. I've given birth to a little puppy.
Yay! Oh, is that your number 5?
No. I was giving life updates because I'm
Okay.
personable and relatable to my fans.
Yeah. This show makes no sense, so it doesn't matter.
Right. What are the rules anyways? Anyways, let's start the countdown, shall we?
Let's start the countdown. Okay, so my number 5, this one goes out to all of the haters. This is actually, our number 5 today is the fuck ass Bob, because Priyanka and I have, you know, we've had some discussions in some previous Come Through videos.
Yes.
Where some people were, you know, very curious about our wigs and our outfits and, you know, expecting perfection, which obviously we want that. We want to give you perfection too. However, it's like, you guys need to take the dildo out of your butt for a second, just for 1 second, and realize But
just for 1 second. Just for 1 second. Yeah. You're going to put it back. You're going to put it back.
But I'm just saying, we're just here, we're making this YouTube series for you guys, for fun.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know. So it's if we're not giving, the most immaculate drag in the world, it's that's okay. You don't have to watch it.
But we also want you to know that every other kind of drag you see is not valid, and this is what good drag looks like.
This is the only way you can do good drag.
So the reason why you're feeling confused is because you're looking at it and feeling like it's ugly and terrible, but really it's beautiful that your brain can't process it because this is beauty. This is drag.
Moral of the story is, so my number 5 is the fuck ass Bob, but it's more so about having fun in drag and letting go of the idea of having to make all of my drag absolutely perfect, because the reality is I started drag because it was so fun and because I loved doing it.
Yeah.
And there was a minute there where I was I don't think I like this anymore. You guys are taking everything too seriously.
Oh.
And then I had another minute where I was I don't have to be taking it seriously though.
So you're telling me that you took the dildo out of your own butt for only 1 minute.
For a minute. I put a vibrator in to plug, don't worry. But it's just hard. Drag is so crazy.
It's so fun. I think it's so fun. And there is some fun in reading each other, sure. But also you have to put some drag on, and it can be busted, it can be beautiful, it can be whatever you want.
The real gag also is these wigs were $80 each. So it's sure, they're cheap shit, but it's you guys don't know how much drag costs in the first place.
No.
Putting together these dumb Party City costumes is hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So let us just have fun.
Okay, my number 5 is, I hate to do a plug for myself, but I have to.
Plug it up.
My iconic Christmas song, Slay My Name. And also the iconic remix with Shea Coulee, Alaska, and Lemon. First of all, I love Christmas.
She does.
I am a fake bitch in different categories, but when it comes to loving Christmas, I am obsessed with Christmas. It just makes me feel warm and cozy and fun and happy. And also, I remember finding out, the truth about Christmas, and it really breaks my heart. And I won't say that out loud because, if you don't know, you shouldn't know.
But also, if you don't know and you're watching this video, it's this isn't the content for you.
No, but also keep watching because you might learn something, kid.
Not real.
Don't. I bleeped it. I bleeped it. It was bleeped. So everyone was a hard yes. It was hey Shade, do you want to be on the remix of Shade?
And she was so hard.
Of Slay My Name.
And she was yes.
She was yeah, sure, no problem. And then came with a verse and sent it to me, all the stems, everything, delivered. Alaska, same idea. I was hey Alaska, I have this Christmas song called Slay My Name. Do you think? She was oh, I love that song. Yeah, I'll do it. No questions asked. I was this is why.
Ho, ho, ho.
Look at me go. And then Alaska, Lemon, and I go to the studio. Do you remember the moment when Alaska went in? She was I'm nervous. And also, she went into the booth, and we all sat outside the booth like this, because he was so good and we couldn't believe that Alaska was in the room.
It was crazy because like she literally was saying like, oh, I'm nervous, like I'm not sure, like I hope it goes well. Like she was like, I'm not sure if some of the words work, and we were like, okay, like we'll just go in and try it once, like no biggie. And the bitch goes in, like slides the little door behind her, and we were sitting there with the producer screaming. And Alaska's like on the other side, and we can like obviously all hear her, and literally we were just staring at each other like this, like. It was so good, and she did it perfectly the first time,
yeah.
And we were just like standing on the other side being like, super cool.
So great.
Super
cool. You're literally
super cool.
Perfect.
Someone's a professional.
Oh my God, I love that. So I would say that would be my number 5. That experience is like
that's a really good number.
And what a dream. Like you just dreamed to be on Drag Race and all of a sudden you're on a song with Alaska and Shea Coulee. What?
Like actually, again.
Make it make sense. It makes perfect sense.
My Christmas number 4 is specifically that Mrs. Claus doesn't have a job. For me, that is something that I'm like, that's feminism to me. Because I believe that feminism is equality and it's about choice. Do you know what I mean? I believe that feminism is women should have the right to choose to do what they want. And you know what that bitch chose to do?
What?
Make cookies.
Yeah.
She has a husband that works one day. Yeah. Of a year. One day. And I know some people are like, well, he's getting the presents. No, elves are doing all of that. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
There's a team. There's a camp.
He's checking a list. I'm so sorry. But reading, that's really your whole job is just reading one list. It's like, be serious. So for me, seeing Mrs. Claus be such an empowered sugar baby is something that for me, I'm like, I love that.
Number 4. So this is a very interesting number 4 because so every year for Christmas my dad makes this like pot of meat and it's called pepper pot, and people in West Indian culture love this. And I know that we typically focus on the positive for our countdowns, but the reason why it's my number 4 today is because I simply cannot understand why people like it, but I also love to watch people enjoy it. Do you understand?
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
I love all things Guyanese and like love curry and like love it all. But when you're asking me to eat pepper pot, I just can't do it. And I also have a thing when people offer me food, like I don't want to be forced to eat something. Do you know what people like? I don't know how Portuguese people are.
Oh, they love to force it.
Okay, I can't stand that. Oh my God.
They love it. But what you said though is cute. Like it is nice seeing a bunch of people enjoy something.
It's such a tradition.
Like, love it. It's kind of like eggnog vibes. Like
right.
It's like when everyone's drinking like a bunch of eggnog and it's like, you guys, that's kind of like there's eggs in that. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's like I don't know but it's like, do you? Okay, my number 3, this is a universal feeling. It's more like winter than Christmas.
Okay.
But my number 3 is that feeling when you wake up in the morning and your bed is just so cozy.
Like when you're under, like when
you wake up and it's
like you're in your farts.
Yeah, you know,
under the oven.
Sometimes you have to wake up and you have to get up and you're gonna have to like remove the sheets, but it's like that feeling of like I just woke up and it's like every part of me is warm and covered and the air around me is nice and cold.
Your dog's in there with you.
My dog's like asleep right here, farting on my
so
chest.
Beautiful.
Which isn't ideal, but
it's not great. But as Lemon would say, it's not great.
The thing about it is like
live, laugh, laugh.
Our dogs are so cute, so it's like when they do stupid, annoying, weird shit, it's kind of like, aw, because I'm like, oh, look at him. Like, do you know what I mean?
I do find joy in picking up my dog shit.
Okay. I do find that I'm feeling like a respectful community member.
Yeah. But also, because I can't have my dog shitting in my house. Like, you're not shitting here, honey. So when both of them are shitting, especially at the same time, and can use the same bag for both shits, oh my God. It's like, it's iconic. It is an art.
Oh my God, whoa, that was like...
It's an art.
They go right at the same time.
It's like, and you're like, pig,
I'm getting another dog.
But knowing that the dog won't shit in your house, oh my God.
That is a good
beautiful.
Feeling.
It is
when your dog finally is like potty trained.
Yeah. Or like before bed, if they like take a giant shit and a giant piss, you're like, I get to sleep in my cozy bed tonight.
Yeah. The vibe. Do you know? And you don't really get the feeling before you fall asleep, in my opinion.
They don't.
Do you know? It's like after you've slept and then you wake up.
Yeah. Oh! Okay, so during the holidays, you know, it's very important that you really want to like sit back on the couch and get a cup of hot cocoa and watch things on Netflix. And now, yes, I am iconic holiday movie with Christina Milian and Pentatonix that's dropping at the end of 2024, so not this year. So in the meantime, after you're done binge watching all my YouTube content, what you're going to do is watch a Netflix documentary called Escaping Twin Flames. Have you heard of this?
I have. So
no,
okay,
you're gonna die.
No, wait. So give us a synopsis.
Your heart will stop.
Give us a synopsis. Does my hair still look good? Do I look like Snow White?
You literally look like
perfect.
Snow White. So imagine this.
Kind of crazy that was Disney's like first story, is just like a girl whose skin was so white. Anyways, go on. Everyone's like, she's so gorgeous. Her skin's so white.
That's fucked up. Anyways, so Escaping Twin Flames is... What you need to know is that it's basically about these two people who randomly start a cult. They prey on people who are trying to find love and tell those people that they will be the ones to find their twin flame for them. So the first layer is that they're like, you know, you come to them, you're like, my ex doesn't love me. And then they're telling these people that's your twin flame. So you have to do everything in your power to be with this person. So these people are getting like restraining orders put against them, like stalker shit, like putting in jail and all this shit. It's fucked up. And then to keep it within the cult, no, this is you are gonna literally, this is the most fucked up part about the whole documentary. Oh my god, really giving the holiday spirit today. They tell these people, who is like 80% cis women, okay,
yeah,
and 20% cis men.
Okay.
And then there's like a little, I guess that makes 100%, but then imagine there's a small percentage of like some like trans people,
okay,
non-binary people as well.
Okay. In the cult. Go on. Cults are fine as long as there's some queer people there. If there's no queer people in your cult, it's like, get serious. Get serious. Okay, so sorry. Go on.
Wow, that really...
Go on.
Yeah, like, let's fucking leave. So what they've been doing is saying that, like, because like people are like, okay, this is obviously a cult, I'm not going to be a part of it, but the people in the culture, like, they still believe in it. They're saying to each other, like, actually, your twin flames can only exist within the cult. Okay. And also, there's a masculine energy and a feminine energy.
Okay.
Of their relationship. We're going to name that. So they're forcing people to transition. No, when I tell you, it's fucked up. Oh, also they like abandon all their families and don't talk to their families anymore. You touch base with the families who have heard that their kid has transitioned, and it's like breaking the parents' heart because they're like using their real trans pronouns and they're using they're like calling them by their trans names out of respect for them. But you could feel this, like, I kind of feel like they might have been forced into them, and I don't know who my real kid is. And then they're saying like, I don't care, I just want them to talk to me anymore. It is wild. So that's my number 3. That was, I don't know where that came out. I also want everyone to know that I actually didn't prepare a list today. So I'm freestyling as we go. So I'm just
going kind of about cult. My number 2 is special.
Aww.
Because it's about my dog.
Okay.
And this is the action of my dog when he goes out into the snow. My dog's only this tall. Like, we both have wiener dogs. They're very short. When he goes out to the snow and the snow is a little bit taller than him, or it's his height, I like to watch him bounce like a bunny. And he just goes like up and down, and you see Louie and then snow. And it kind of feels like I'm watching a puppet show, but that the universe is putting it on for me.
Animals in snow are my favorite TikToks to watch, actually.
Yeah, so my number 2 is my dog jumping through the snow. I actually fucking hate the snow. Like, actually makes me want to move to Miami and never be seen again. But
good track.
I will say the only thing that makes it bearable for me is going on walks with my dog, because I'm like, he's so cute and he likes the snow.
I feel that, yeah. I don't go outside unless my dog takes me inside. Or my 2 dogs.
That's why we literally both got dogs, because we were like, we need something.
We need fresh air. Okay, so my number 2 is every morning I take 3 hours before I work horse until 2 a.m. and I scroll on Instagram and get the algorithm to give me things that will make me cry. And I, for the last 5 days, have been watching shit that makes me cry, and I can't stop.
Does that make you sad, though?
It makes me just feel something. And remember that other people have perspectives, too.
Priyanka practices her empathy in the mornings. Now it's time for the best shit! Presented by...
TUSHY.
Because when your hole needs a splash, we'll give it to your ass.
I do think about, you know, the cozy bed and the warmth of what the holiday season gives. Activating the heated toilet seat really brings joy to my ass cheeks. And it's like, you don't know until you know. And I know that you may be staring at me wondering why I do look like Drew Barrymore in Scream. But the truth is that you have to understand that, like, when you sit on a cold toilet bowl versus a warm one, your life will change.
It's like you either get it or you don't get it.
Yeah, like you're part of the culture or not. Okay, what is your number one?
This is the best feeling. It's when you're about to give someone a present and you know they're gonna freak the fuck out.
Oh my God, yes.
When you know you have a present that's like, she's gonna love this. And then you can just like give it to them. And it's like that feeling of like, you sit back and you're like, open it. Yeah. And that joy knowing that it's like, I'm gonna look like such a good friend in like 4 seconds.
Right.
Love that. That's my number one.
I love that.
That's my holiday thing. You know, I think a lot of people lie and say like, I prefer giving gifts than receiving it. I don't. I hate giving a gift that's like, oh, I hope she likes it. You know?
I feel you. Okay, so I'm similar to you. I love gifts that are super unique to a person.
Yes.
So kind of like similar to what you said, yes. But one year, my boyfriend, he got me my L cover in like a display case and gave it to me as a gift. Cute. But there's something about like tailoring a gift to someone. There was something so like, he was like, I know you've had a hard year. I want you to remember this as something so iconic. And putting it in a gift, I was like, this is amazing.
That is really, really special.
What is your worst shit?
Of the week.
Of the week. Of Christmas. Period.
The worst shit of Christmas?
I used to hate going home for Christmas because it gave me so much anxiety because I wasn't like out to my parents and shit. That is the worst shit. Like the holidays, like it's just giving, like I feel like it's giving force. It's giving, we have to hang out with auntie and uncle. Oh, we have to go here for Christmas. We have to see these people. I don't have to do shit, bitch. Because also, if I'm not making the time for you throughout the year, I'm not making the time for you when it's the one day I have off for the year. There's situational stuff where you do wait for Christmas to see the majority of your family and just get it out of the way. I don't know if you ever feel it with your family, that forced feeling sometimes. Now I don't feel it as much because I'm so like me. But as a kid, being like, I got the fucking Britney Spears Oops, I Did It Again CD for Christmas. I want to be in my room on Christmas Day and blast it and dance. I don't want to be sitting there with my shoulders shrugged and everyone's like, oh, Mark, why are you wearing girl clothes for? You know what I mean? I don't want to be there for that. I hate it. I want to listen to Britney Spears.
I feel like the like older generation of my family sees like a family get together as something that's like very formal.
Oh.
And so it's like you must give everyone like the 2 kisses on each cheek. You must have like a greeting and a goodbye. It's like things like that. There's a certain like decorum that's in that generation. And it's like, for what? Like, we're family. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I personally think like when I see my family is like the time I should be the most relaxed.
Yeah, like take your tits out.
Like that's my family.
Yeah.
Like you guys have to love me. So I should be able to fuck around. Do you know what I mean?
You have to love me.
You have to love me. So I should be able to come and have like a good ass time. And I should be able to get too drunk and leave. And I should be able to, you know, my generation and like the cousins below me.
Right.
I feel like we're all kind of starting to be like, let's not fucking do that, you know? But also, like, I will say, like, both my parents are immigrants. So there's like a very different culture in different parts of the world in that way. And then like versus like being a Canadian and like being born and raised in Canada and like all my cousins are the same. So it's like we have a different understanding of each other and family and you know what I mean than they do, because they're obviously a different generation. They come from a different country. They you know, so I don't know, that feeling of being like forced to be somewhere takes away from like loving your family. And like, I know you love your family. I love my family so much. Like, we obviously want to spend time with our families. It's just like the feeling of like having to be like in a suit and like you're on your best behavior and like you can't say this, you can't say, I'm like, bitch, fuck you. Like, you know what, at the end of the day, we're family, and if we need to get a fight, like the fight needs to happen now. So that we can both move on and live our lives. Like, you know, like, I
feel that
homophobia is over. One thing that I don't love about the Christmas season is that everything is Christmas from like November 1st until like January 14th. For me, I'm like, that's too long, you guys. Like,
what?
For me, that's way too long.
You dress up as a woman all year round. I don't say anything. That's it for Come Through. Thank you so much for watching this lovely, lovely episode. And happy holidays, everyone. I love you so much. This has been so fun. I love this.
So fun.
Our drag is top tier. We're giving Drag Race runways. We're giving Coronation Step Down.
We're giving... You're Roxy and I'm Velma right now.
Why am I Roxy?
You're blonde.
Oh.
Would you not want to be Roxy?
I don't know her. I haven't seen Chicago.
You're more of a Velma, no T.
What does that fucking mean?
You're like a professional. You've been in the game.
What have you been doing?
I'm a young ingenue. What are you talking about?
So you're the young ingenue and I'm the old bitch.
Yeah. So a big switch.
I hate it here.
Don't you think?
No, I don't think, actually. No one thinks that.
Okay, in the comments down below, you guys let us know who would make a better Velma and who would make a better Roxy. Please list reasoning. I don't need your just basic take. Oh, this one's this one. I need a reason. I need you to tell me why in the comments down below. And that, for me, would make my Christmas season perfect.
Wow. Well, everyone, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. We gotta
go. Guys. Just watch another video.
Watch another video.
Just watch another video.
Life is short.
Just go on.
Stream Say My Name. Wow.